Hi everyone, welcome. It's great having you here with me today. I'm going to do something I haven't done in a while, something I used to do all the time, a couple times a month. And I kind of fell out of the habit of it, and that's not a good habit to drop out of. And that is doing a suds test or bubble test or lather test, whichever you choose to call it, of my soaps. And I'm actually going to be testing 3 different soaps today. This is the lovely cornmeal goat milk soap. Smells wonderful, eucalyptus, just love that. This is the Tipsy Goat, which is goat milk, and Shinerbach beer here from Texas. That lemongrass is just lovely. And this is the goat tallow and goat milk, which was kind of a lavender color when I made it, but the color faded out. Now it's just this nice creamy color, but it's still, that lavender is just wonderful. We're going to start with this one. Now, this one, because it's tallow, it's going to be a little bit more creamy rather than sudsy, but just a fantastic. That lavender is just so pronounced in this. Very, very nice. All right, so take my ring off here. Just easier to deal with. Very hard bar. That's that tallow, which makes these a very long-lasting soap as well. But you can see it's a very creamy, kind of a consistency. I really like it like this. I think that big bubbles are nice, but I really like a good creamy soap too. But yeah, very, very nice. And tallow tends to be a little less sudsy, but very gentle, very nice, especially for those with very sensitive skin. Tallow is a terrific choice. And that goat milk, of course, helps to retain moisture in the skin. This is our Tipsy Goat. This is the beer and goat milk soap, and scented with lovely lemongrass. Such pretty swirls on that one. I think it came out quite nice. Here, of course, with that beer, we're getting much larger suds, as is the case with adding beer, which makes it a great shampoo bar. That beer just acts as a terrific bubbly and sudsy and creamy as well, which is great for cleansing the hair without stripping away all the natural oils. But yeah, that's a really nice one. It feels great and smells fantastic. I love lemongrass. Right. Next, we're going to do a test of our cornmeal soap. This is with locally grown and ground cornmeal. And it is it's a very mild exfoliant. This is, a 1/100th the exfoliation of something like pumice. It's really very mild because the cornmeal, as it gets wet, the exfoliation softens. And then as you rub that down, then you get to the next layer and you feel a little more exfoliation. But again, just a really nice creamy suds, and I love the eucalyptus. It is so uplifting and wonderful. So I know that this is probably not the most exciting video in itself, but I think it's important because a lot of people do. I sell a lot in my shop and locally, and I like people to see what handmade soap can do. I've done these before, as many folks have. Like I said, I've gotten out of the habit of it, but I'm going to try to get back in that habit I find it very relaxing to do these videos. I enjoy doing them, and it's something that if you enjoy doing it and it feels good to do it, you should do it more, right? So I'm going to get back in the habit of doing these. These 3 bars will go into my own little collection that I'll be using, and I'm very happy with how they all turned out. I think that they are just a great addition to the store. If you like these, of course, they're there. If you're interested, I'm not pushing these to sell. I'm just showing you an example of how they work. There are so many great soap makers. If I do get orders from all over the world, and recently I had someone tell me, I don't purchase your soaps, but only because I live in, this particular person lived in India. So I said, there are some wonderful soap makers in India, and I pointed them to a soap maker in India. There are people, I've sold soap to people in Australia, New Zealand, France, not just soaps, but tinctures and lotions and creams to people all over. And I appreciate that business, and I would never turn away that business. But where possible, if I can point to someone in their local region so that they can save on shipping. Let me give you an example. I had someone recently order from Australia, and the shipping was more than the actual order. So something else that you can do, it's what I do, is I look at the weight. So if the purchase that they made weighed 10 ounces, and that's going to cost them $25 in shipping, then I see just how much weight can keep it at $25. So I'll try 12 ounces, stays at $25. I'll try 14 ounces. If it stays at $25, then I throw in some additional item for that customer, because I feel bad that they're having to pay so much in shipping because of where they live. So if I can add more into that and make it more of a value to them, I will do that. And something you can do too for your international customers. But that's all, folks. I hope you enjoyed this. I had a lot of fun doing a test of these and sharing that with you. Please have a wonderful, wonderful day, everyone, and I'll see you back soon. Goodbye.